With over 130 cats here at Big Cat Rescue, we scoop a lot of scat. Just like you scoop your litter boxes at home, we have to pick up their poop every day. Not too long ago, we got an exciting and kind of strange request from the World Wildlife Fund about how our leopard poop could help save tigers on the other side of the planet. It turns out that the World Wildlife Fund is doing a 5-month field study in a region of Cambodia that's often referred to as the Serengeti of Asia. The eastern plains of Cambodia may offer a one-of-a-kind opportunity to save the tiger, as well as many other species, because it possesses all the right ingredients to support tiger prey. With millions of acres, it's now one of the highest priority tiger conservation areas in the world. The first step, though, is actually documenting what's living there. In other words, taking a census. And they're using some pretty different census takers. They're 2 former high-energy shelter dogs who are now well-trained scat detection dogs. Scooby and Sadie are from Conservation Canines. That's an organization based at the University of Washington Center for Conservation Biology. What handlers do there is teach the dogs to sit at scats placed out for them to locate. This trains them to sit when doing field work, and it allows the handlers to recognize when a sample is detected. The handlers note where the scat is found and take a sample for analysis to determine if it's from a tiger and to check the animal's health. They can get hormone levels, physiological data, disease status, and all of it combined will give them an overall population health. This region of Cambodia was once rich in wildlife, including tigers, but hunting and poaching have largely emptied this region and killed off almost all the tigers. And this is where the Asian leopards who call Big Cat Rescue home have done their part for this project. Jumanji, Reno, Sundari, Chitaro, Saber, Nyla, and Simba all willingly donated a week's worth of their scat samples in order to help train Scooby and Sadie. Myself and another senior keeper, Marie, bagged, labeled, froze, and shipped a cooler full of scat that we collected so that Scooby and Sadie could be trained to detect leopard scat before their 25-hour trip to Cambodia. The company that helped pack it all in dry ice had never seen any package like this before, that's for sure. Now that they've all landed safely in Cambodia, the survey program has been doing very well. It did take a while for Sadie and Scooby to get used to being around elephants all the time, since that's the mode of transportation for everything in such a remote area. They finally stopped barking at them all the time and are somewhat used to this life now, and they've become obsessed with sleeping in hammocks. Sadie and Scooby detected wild tiger and leopard scat by their 2nd week in the forest and had one record day finding 24 scats. You can follow the work of Scooby and Sadie by becoming a fan of Conservation Canines on Facebook. Their page is kept up to date with new photos and log entries by the handlers. It's really cool. This is one more way Big Cat Rescue, our captive ambassadors, our volunteers, or our supporters are doing everything they can to change the world. Sometimes you just never know, though, the strange ways you might be asked to participate doing that.
You can help us change the way people treat big cats by texting TIGER to 20222.